Hi, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Litter Media Live. I'm your host, Mike Smith. Dan Ramey is on assignment today, and we have all of your topics to pass along to you for this Wednesday, April the 12th of 2023. It's always great to have you along with us as we also sometimes you can find our program that we share each day, Southern Ohio Bulletin Board, Build Chillicothe, just some of the places, along with our own Litter Media Facebook. We also post it later onto our YouTube site. And it's just good to have you along with us to let us show you what is happening here in our community each day. Well, let's do as we usually do, start with the weather. And here's what that forecast looks like for today. Beautiful sunshine, no rain in sight until probably, I think, Saturday night or Sunday is the first time that there's even a hint of any rain out there. But looking good, sunshine today. We're expecting temperatures somewhere in the area of 75 today and 74 for tomorrow. When we come back, we'll talk about our topics as well as sports and our This Date in History, all ahead on the Wednesday edition of Litter Media Live.
Hi, I'm Dave Pinkerton with Advanced Services Heating and Cooling, your local heating and cooling expert. If you want quality service, quality installation, give Advanced Services a call, 740-773-4499.
Dixie Chopper, speed when you need it.
Visit your local Dixie Chopper dealer today or visit dixiechopper.com.
For transportation options in Ross County, call Ross County Health District's Mobility Management Team, 740-779-9652.
As we've already told you, it's Wednesday, and that is Meet the Manager Day at your local McDonald's restaurants. If you'd like to join their employment team, stop in at any of their locations in Chillicothe, as well as Circleville, Greenfield, and Waverly between 2 and 5 p.m. and say, hey, I'd just like to talk to the manager about a possible job. That's what they do at each of those locations every Wednesday, again, from 2 to 5 p.m. Again, 4 locations in Chillicothe, 1 in Circleville, Waverly, and Greenfield. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Well, we might have had, let's see, I think this morning was our second special edition in as many days. Yesterday, you might have caught this, where we were talking with Bob Leach, Jonna Culver, and Doreen Schoaf in an interview about honor guards and the need for those honor guards here in the Ross County Veterans Council chapter. Bob and the ladies talked about that need for honor guards to appear at military funerals.
We need new members on the Ross County Veterans Honor Guard. Many times we're doing the rifle salute with 3 riflemen, and people who have seen military funerals know that the preferred number is 7. But because of our low membership right now, we are somewhat low on that and would like to have more members for that reason. So I'd like to talk about if one of our listeners would like to become a part of the Ross County Veterans Honor Guard. We would have the idea that if they could participate in 3 funerals per month, so there's not a requirement they be at every funeral. And then also, as you can see with Doreen and I, both men and women are welcome on the Honor Guard. There's no haircut requirements. There's no height, weight requirement. The only thing, somebody should be able to probably stand for about 20 minutes, but if that's an issue, we could even work with that and allow a person to be seated until it's time to fire the weapons and things like that.
Again, that full interview, which took place yesterday morning, can be found on our Litter Media Facebook as well as Litter Media YouTube site. Now, earlier this morning, we talked with Michelle Callahan of the Pickaway County Library in our twice a month Pickaway County Special Edition. Michelle gave us a full rundown of all of their schedules for special programming at the Pickaway County Main Library on North Court Street in Circleville, as well as at the Yunkin Branch Library up in Asheville. Again, that can also be found now on our Litter Media Facebook page. Dan will get that posted to our YouTube site later in the day. Also in news today, Shawnee State University will be hosting a public gathering on local Underground Railroad history in the tri-state region of Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia. This will be coming up on Monday, April the 24th at 10:30 a.m. The program will be co-sponsored by the National Park Service's National Underground Railroad Network to Freedom and will mark the start of a 3-year tri-state historical marker and tourism initiative, which has been funded by the Appalachian Regional Commission's Power Grant Program. Get the full lowdown on all of that on our website story at littermedia.com. Excitement has been building at Jasper Elementary for the Spirit Shop that was recently opened to provide opportunities for kids to earn free gear by working hard and being helpful. This past March 30th, Floor BWXT in Portsmouth led a ribbon-cutting ceremony at the school to celebrate the grand opening of the shop with a $12,000 donation from the community. Hey, how about that? Big thanks to them. Fourth graders at the school explained how it worked. While some students received Spirit Bucks for folding clothes for the homeless or by participating in educational competitions, others earned them for being kind to one another. The Scioto River Waterway Cleanup will be this Saturday, April 15th at 8 a.m. in Chillicothe's Yoctangi Park Annex. Meet at the last parking lot to the right in the annex. Participants should wear old clothes, rubber boots, and bring gloves. Another cleanup is also planned for August the 5th. So this one is what has become known as the traditional spring cleanup to go along with the earth gathering. That's this Saturday, but they have another one planned coming up in August, and that will be on August the 5th. As we get closer to that date, obviously, we'll let you know more about it. Fayette County has the perfect outdoor adventures for you to explore. You can load up your bicycles or put on your walking shoes, find miles of trails and scenery. If you'd like to know some of the things that are available for recreation and shops and so forth in Fayette County, Washington Courthouse area, go to Visit Fayco, that's FAYCO.com/things to do. Over in Fairfield County, in the town of Lithopolis, Vendors in the Village will be coming to the Eastside Athletics Complex on West Columbus Street in Lithopolis. That is Saturday, May the 20th from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. During the event, there will be a fundraiser for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Fairfield County to help with their upcoming events. Admission is free. You can grab your friends and family and shop small. There are lots of great restaurants and shops nearby. You can do your own, as they say, sting and shop small. Again, for updates, follow Local Roots Markets on Facebook. Our road report today, keep in mind construction work in and around our area. On our website, littermedia.com, you'll go to the navigation bars at the top of the home page. You'll find road reports. It has everything that's going on as far as any road construction, road repair projects that are taking place in the southeast and southern parts of Ohio. It's rather extensive on the list, so just take your pick. If you're wanting an area that you're traveling to, you can get an idea of who is doing what concerning that road report. When we come back, we'll take a look at sports, all ahead on Litter Media Live.
Budweiser beer, the king is second to
Who drinks Budweiser? You know the type. The people who grind. Those who don't back down. And the ones who don't quit. They say all people are 6 degrees of separation away from each other. But some are just a six-pack away. The people who share the same spirit, share the same beer. This Bud's for you.
At Rathkamp Financial, we provide wealth management services that may ease clients' fears of financial loss and help them retire comfortably. Our greatest satisfaction comes from working with clients for many years and helping them realize their dreams.
This is Andy Tomlinson. When ensuring what's important to you, our agents are there when you need us the most. Tomlinson Insurance, for the best coverage at the best cost. Visit us online at tomlinsonins.com to learn more.
And don't forget our friends at the Pickaway Ross Career and Technology Center, adult education, whether it's the health technology fields, skilled trades, public safety, they've got it all right there. Give Pickaway Ross Career and Technology Center a call to get more information on how you, as an adult, can get back into school. Maybe you've changed professions and you're needing a different, maybe a new twist on life, so to speak, concerning your career. Give them a call. Pickaway Ross Career and Technology Center, adult education. A number of high school baseball, softball games around the region last night. You can find all of those scores on our Litter Twitter. A number of conference games back in action tonight in the SVC, the SOC, Mid-State League. Some of the area teams that are faring pretty well right now in softball include Unioto and Adena. They're undefeated in the conference. Likewise, in baseball for Zane Trace and Unioto as far as conference play. Wheelersburg girls softball and Athens softball, they are both undefeated. So some of the teams that are really rolling right now, you can follow all of the updates again on Litter Twitter later tonight. The Reds, they're breaking my heart here. They're down 2 games under 500 right now. They played it tough last night to the end, but Atlanta comes out with a 7-6 victory. Not so close for the Guardians. They get thumped by the Yankees yesterday evening, 11-2. The Braves and Reds are wrapping up their series. Likewise for the Guardians and the Yankees, although this is an afternoon game today. Blue Jackets nearing the end of their season. Of course, they are not going to be a playoff team this year. They lose in 4-3 style to the Philadelphia Flyers. If I'm not mistaken, that might have even gone overtime last night, but don't hold me to that. The important thing is they lost, and what has become a very difficult season for them is just about ready to close out. When we come back, we'll wrap up the show with this date in history. But in the meantime, don't forget our friends at Scioto Valley Dumpsters for all of your spring cleanup projects around your property. They also do some hauling for you. Give them a call, see what they can and maybe can't do for you. 253-8389. That's our friends at Scioto Valley Dumpsters. Also, if you have any need in heating, cooling, and plumbing, your trusted comfort advisor, Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, the ones to call. In business for 4 decades in and around the Scioto Valley. Give them a call. Again, Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. And the good friends here.
This is Big Chillicothe. Horizon's 100% fiber internet service is coming to your area. Call 740-772-8331 or visit horizonconnects.com/Chillicothe to sign up today.
Budweiser beer, the king is second to
Who drinks Budweiser? You know the type. The people who grind. Those who don't back down. And the ones who don't quit. They say all people are 6 degrees of separation away from each other. But some are just a 6-pack away. The people who share the same spirit, share the same beer. This Bud's for you.
All right, ready to put a wrap on today's show. We go back to the year 1945. The longest-serving president in the history of the United States passes away. On this date in 1945, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt died partway through his fourth term in office. He left Vice President Harry Truman in charge of a country still fighting World War II and in possession of the newly developed atomic bomb. FDR was actually having a portrait done of him at his Warm Springs, Georgia residence when he died, and the word went out to a nation that would mourn him over the next week with ceremonies. He was obviously brought back to Washington, D.C., where ceremonies were held. But again, FDR passing away on this date in 1945. That'll be a wrap on today's Wednesday edition. Back with you tomorrow. We have a special edition planned tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Representatives coming in to us from the Good Samaritan Network, Judge Jan Corzine. Of course, he's not a judge anymore, retired, but out of respect, we always refer to him as the judge. Jan will be with us at 10 o'clock to talk about the needs that Good Sam has with inflation being as it is. Well, their costs go up too. So that's our special edition at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Dan will be back with me for our daily program here at 11 o'clock tomorrow on Litter Media Live. So until that time, enjoy what looks like will be a beautiful day weather-wise. From all of us here at Litter Media Live, I'm Mike Smith saying, have a great day, everyone.